Hey everybody, it's the last Robokai here, and welcome to the final episode of Let's Play Dawn of War 2 Retribution. Last time we farted around on Cyrene for the first time, and we located a Land Raider, so now we can build them whenever we want. This time, we get to use it for one more mission, because this is it. This is the final one. This is the face-off with Kyras that has been building across the entirety of Dawn of War 2, with events starting from the very beginning of Dawn of War 1. And joining me to close off the end of this amazing odyssey is, as always...
Yo, dudes, it's Cool Guy, and honestly, Odyssey is an appropriate term for it, and not just the narrative that we're closing out. Robokai and I were talking about this earlier last week, and we have been at this game or this series of games for an entire year now. That totally just sank into me last week.
We have played through a huge amount of missions for Dawn of War, and a huge amount of missions for Chaos Rising and Retribution, and we are just about, I would think, 2 weeks off our 1 year anniversary for Let's Playing the Dawn of War 2 series. So that's absolutely fantastic. I do apologize if my voice sounds a little weird at the moment. In preparation for the big finale, my microphone decided to fall apart. So I went out and picked a... And as you do when you go, oh, okay, some of my equipment's falling apart, I need to replace that. I went out and bought a car instead. So I'm kind of working on a low budget. I don't make good purchasing decisions. You should see what happens when I've run out of butter. I get a new fridge. To get onto the busy work, and I will probably never say getting onto the busy work again. This is terrible. The thread was pretty much unanimous, except for the usual people who always select something different to spite me. Hammer of the Nameless was selected, so we are going in style with Priard's old Thunderhammer. So that's going to be fantastic. Tarkus,
He's with us in some small way.
He's going to be taking Necron Bane, just because we showed off the Plasma Cannon last time, and I think it's very important that we show off Las Cannons and how absolutely hilarious they can be. And the thread voted that he tap off his Salmonetry, so Stern Guard. So now we've got suppression to all his ranged attacks. Not really that effective on a Las Cannon, but take what you can get.
It'll still be hilarious.
And I am a little sad about this. The thread decided to make it so when Martellus throws a repair buff on someone, they just he can do other stuff instead, which is actually really good, all things considered. But I would have really loved a teleporter relay beacon. But c'est la vie. These things happen.
C'est la vie is a perfect way of phrasing it.
And there's really nothing else to say. We've got nothing left to do except heading on down for the pit of Maledictus.
Faithful, enlightened, ambitious brethren. In but a single decade, a few mere swipes of the pendulum, we have gathered a sacrifice to Khorne that will be made legend. Though it was a simpler, weaker voice that illuminated me during my centuries upon the judgment of Carrion, it was Khorne's messenger who showed me the true path of freedom from a pathetic corpse emperor. And what is this path? This meaning, this purpose to which we gather the skulls of our foes? It is nothing. There is no meaning, no purpose. We murder, we kill. It is mindless savagery. This universe is mindless. In mere hours, billions will die. Innocent, guilty, strong and weak, honest and deceitful, all of them. They will scream, they will burn, and for no purpose but that mighty Khorne may revel in their bloodshed. And united in this void of purpose, fear, or duty, we shall at long last be free. Blood for the Blood God! Skulls for the Skull Throne! Let the galaxy burn!
I had forgotten how much I liked that briefing.
That is, I mean, that's the most badass thing that ever come out of any Chaos person in any Dawn of War game, and I'm just saying that's because he's dedicated to a certain god, and he can actually get in on the really cooler parts of the demonic possession aesthetic, and not this retarded Chaos Undivided bull crap.
He is essential. I do like this is just another excellent building stone for the Kyras character, because he realized the futility of everything when he was on the Judgment of Carrion trapped on there, and that has instead turned into a, well, rather than finding hope and and comfort in Nurgle's bosom, instead I'm going to burn and destroy everything so that we don't have to fucking worry about this shit anymore because everyone will be dead. And it even gives us a nice little warning. This is the final conflict. Be certain you are ready. I think we're about as ready as we'll ever be. So on we go. You can still cancel the countdown, which I find really funny, but Oh shit!
And let the galaxy burn.
Oh yeah. And this is in essence Gabriel Angelos' redemption as well, because of what happened with Tartarus. So to be fair, like, Tartarus probably would have gone a lot smoothly if the Eldar and the Inquisition both hadn't, decided to get in the way and cause all sorts of shenanigans. Especially the Inquisition.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's more of the Inquisition's fault than the Eldars. I mean, the Eldar commit crimes just by drawing breath because they're Eldar, but, whatever. It's kind of the steam room I take.
I am no stranger to the deaths of planets. Cyrene was my home. Yet when the need was made evident, I did not hesitate to contact the Inquisition. By my hand, Cyrene burned. Cyrene's secrets now live solely with me, and so shall they die with me. Whether I'm victorious or slain, my sins will know retribution. Such is the final testimony of Gabriel Angelos, captain of the Blood Ravens, 3rd Company. Savior of Tartarus, bane of the Black Legion, servant of the Emperor.
It is captured.
And we're off and racing. Also, I bet you don't come out looking like that when you leave the hot spa or whatever.
That was exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say something like, that kind of looks like the well, thank you, Diomedes. That kind of looks like the steam room I go to after I work out, but I tend not to look like that after I work out. Cyrus is hilarious with this thing.
Let's show off Tarkus's little special bit. Oh no, everyone's had. There's actually a minimum rage to this. Also, what?
Hang on. I got a thing. I'm gonna do a thing. Woohoo!
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I tend to never build anything when I'm first starting out because I'm just saving the pop cap for when we eventually get near a construction that'll let us build a Land Raider.
Yeah, the needs of this map are going to change drastically when we... Oh, great. Yeah, start dropping stuff for us on the final mission. That's wonderful of you.
Don't mind if I do, says the game.
Yeah, the needs of this map are going to change drastically as we get closer to Kyras, so it's often counterproductive to build too early.
Yeah, we'll be getting ambushed a lot too. Okay, can I hit it? Nope, still too close. Oh well, I'll just las cannon him. There is an amazing ability with this las cannon. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to use it, and we will have a couple of things coming up in the areas ahead. We'll be able to give a good drop and punch too. We'll have some Terminators up ahead or something. Oh, Well, this is definitely a job for Captain Diomedes.
Solve that problem.
What the fuck just happened there? That was like a reverse I don't even know what happened then. That was like
That was an assault jump that they had no plans on taking.
Ah, damn it, he ran into something. Okay, it's time for a
This
tactical
looks like a
retreat.
job for Fool Jr.
Tactical retreat! That's like all of their forces. A fine place to land. That's too bad, we can't, Okay, you guys are gonna get artillery. Let's get out there. We've got all the tools required to make short work of everybody.
The only tool you need is boom. The only question is how much you need of it.
Well, we do have a God, it's beautiful just watching a las cannon snipe a dude from across the map.
Particularly when that's a jerk with a heavy bolter.
Yeah, he's the one who keeps pinning our old buddy Diomedes in place. But
That's the end of that dude.
Yeah, he's a bit of a smear on the ground now.
Out of this realm, demon! Command, I am on the move.
I love this map. This is obviously where the cyclonic missile, which delivered the final blow to Cyrene, landed. You can sort of see on the map.
These many decades have been an honor, Gabriel. Commend my service to the Emperor. Emperor, keep you, librarian. I go now to redeem our chapter. Such are the ways of demons, to lie and mislead us. Destroying it is the only way to avoid its influences.
Yeah, and you guys might remember that from the tutorial. Well, at least the first part of Jonah and Gabriel exchanging one last brofist.
And that this entire series kind of comes full circle in this moment.
And this is the las cannon beam.
It just melted that thing. Oh god, that was beautiful.
Drains a heap of energy the longer you use it, but it is still impressive as anything.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have Diomedes just. Ah, dear, I'm bugging up all these runs. Oh well.
Oh,
Not that
that's
it really matters. Diomedes has got some amazing fucking cooldown on these abilities.
This is Tarkus. Go ahead.
Oh dear, Tarkus is just phenomenal with that las cannon. I really like how it looks on him too. It's just got this amazing amount of bulk.
All shall yield or fall before.
I love it. Every time the light flashes, something blows up.
Tarkus is really just like the standout character of this Let's Play.
Wait, there's something behind here.
Heading there now.
The hell did I even just pick up?
Vengeance rounds.
Oh.
Oh hey, a dreadnought. I wonder what'll happen if I shoot him. Just kidding, I know exactly what'll happen. It will die.
You start that, and then I'll have Martellus do the same thing. Holy crap, that dude didn't even stand a chance.
Let's pop myself some energy and get it back up again.
I am on the
It's a
way.
good combination. And there we go, it's Land Raider time.
You have Captain Diomedes.
Harvested the resources.
Departing now. It shall be the Emperor soon.
Actually, kind of surprised.
Okay.
Only a matter of time.
We've got a lower approach down here. I'm gonna send Cyrus to check it out.
Yeah, the lower approach is. Oh.
So long as my towers of offerings are in place, I am unbeatable. Warriors, protect the offerings. My ascension is not yet complete.
That's That's a mighty fine villainous monologue. So long as my obvious weakness is not destroyed, I'm invincible. This has never backfired in the history of anybody. Yo, damage? Don't look that way.
We've got a decent enemy position up here.
Oh, that's alright.
Lots of horned berserkers, some bloodletters.
That's okay. We've also got lots and lots of artillery and land raider.
You have Captain Diomedes.
I dropped a bomb up here too.
Out of this realm, demon! I am under attack! I have slain many heroes. Destination confirmed.
That land raider up.
God, those horned berserkers don't stand a friggin' chance.
Sergeant Tarkus,
You know,
moving to secure.
suppression on the las cannon actually helps a lot when its range is as long as it is.
Yeah, I suppose it is like most of the map.
The traitor legion strike.
See if we can attract.
Boom!
I shall be the emperor soon.
God, even with all of our new toys, that never gets old.
Heading out.
Oh. I gotta back up. I gotta back up target so I can target this thing. So long as you do your first shot outside of. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what the heck just happened there, but I'm gonna.
That just sort of went through the world.
Yeah, I guess it shifted in and out of.
In and out of reality is what it shifted in and out of.
Shifted in and out of the attack range, I think, because there's like a minimum range on this thing.
Orders.
With this
Well,
ability.
you got another chance up here. I've got another Chaos Dread.
Tarkus.
Okay, well, you know, I've always been one for
You come for me.
always been one for equal opportunity slaughter. Oh, we got another one over here. I'll take care of it with the land raider. Even though that's probably a bad idea, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Lock on and return fire. This one did not measure up.
Taken care of. Jesus, you know, I was coming around to have Cyrus help with that massive infantry, and then you made it disappear.
Yeah, there is a Chaos Space Marine orbiting the battlefield at high speeds now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love this game,
That is the power of Captain Diomedes.
Okay, that land raider needs some repairing.
Oh yeah, it does need uppies, doesn't it?
Destroyed.
Look at that, I'm uppying it.
Alright, and
Claim themselves righteous, and righteous their skulls most certainly will be.
yeah, you don't want to hang around after you get victory, because he'll just, Kyras will just drop a whole lot of hate on top of it. I guess there's still a minimum range for that, that
Looking
thing.
surprisingly similar to an orc rock attack, I'm just saying.
Well, he did throw rocks at us. I suppose that's probably the
Looking
big-
surprisingly similar.
Hey, you know, if it works, it works.
God, I really love automated repair.
Yeah, you can actually look over and see the battle, and it's, well, everybody's on low health, and I guess, currently invincible for any further damage.
We've got a pop cap thing up here.
All the blood ravens!
Lies the key to victory. Let them all be ours.
Reach your end, Gabriel. Captain Angelos! Jonah 2. Emperor preserve them.
Yeah,
They need more than our prayers. They need vengeance.
well, looks like it's all on us now.
I'm okay with that.
Well, I'm not.
I kind of came here figuring on killing everything anyway.
Get a little bloodthirsty there, buddy. We just lost Captain Gabriel Angelos.
And I am
Yeah, but Retribution.
and we also lost Jonah, which is ultimate sad face.
Yeah, major. Both serious losses. I'm not arguing this.
But Retribution.
Destination confirmed.
But Retribution, I will be sad about it after I've murdered the shit out of Kyras.
I suppose that's appropriate. You don't want until the battle's over.
Waste of mankind's promise. On my way.
Kills the demons and says a waste of mankind's promise. I don't think that's exactly the kind of promise we want.
Go ahead.
You, Land Raider, face that way. No, Land Raider.
The Land Raider is damned and determined to be a jackass about this. Yup!
Beware. The enemy has breached our landing zone.
Die with shame, traitor.
Well, it was certainly a nice tank you had there until
Past tense.
until Tarkus decided it would be much funnier to just everything.
Ready and moving.
Damn, Tarkus is a wrecking machine. I love it.
It barely even matters what he carries anymore. I mean, everything he touches just turns into this huge instrument of death.
Go ahead. Ready to serve.
We got some bloodletters in melee.
Yep, that's alright. We got
Target killed.
Diomedes on the way. Tarkus is covering from maximum range.
Grenade that target. Grenade that target.
Gonna take care of that dreadnought in the manner most befitting of enemy war machines.
Has engaged. Target to command.
Oh, Christ.
Longer silence.
It's just like
Martellus's plasma gun procced, and then that happened.
and it's some manner of insane Hadoken.
Capturing.
The Laz Hadoken. And yeah, we got a thing over there as well. I guess Tarkus is closest. I'll have him nip over and take it. Actually, no, I'll hold off on that for a
An
moment.
ally has taken a
We've got another Chaos Dread incoming.
Yeah,
Readiness is all. Target priority confirmed.
it's okay. We got target priority confirmed.
Brother, I am hit. At once.
Might as well not bother doing the super shot. We can disable
I
this
gotta
guy the
melt a bomb.
old-fashioned way.
Service to our father. Target to command.
Oh, that's the end of that guy.
Oh, we made him so happy too. Yep. So we'll hook around. We'll
Yeah, we still got more dudes over here.
Vehicle targeted. I can withstand this.
oh dear. Might need some repairs again on the Land Raider.
Righto.
They have us held down.
Firing bombs into a building like that will never get old.
I'll tell you what also never gets old. It's shaking it and watching all the heretics fall out.
Oh,
It's just
Diomedes, Cyrus, shine on, you crazy diamonds.
We are all of the diamonds today. Okay, well we don't want to go that way just yet,
Moving now.
even though it would be hilarious to do so. Because we actually got to hook back and get those other things and the skull tower of Kyras' obvious weakness.
Sure, now you tell me this after I'm fully engaged. Time for Thule Jr.
Well,
Eat that, dicks.
okay, reversing the Land Raider really quickly.
Whoa.
There we go.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Target armor
I'll have them come here and help out with some range
Repairs
combat.
have commenced.
opening fire. I think you are my match.
God, that suppression from everybody blowing up is even more satisfying than I ever thought possible. Okay,
Well, nothing
that area is taken care of.
And in other good news, we've taken care of the area around here as well. We're just gonna bop
Just
down
cleanse
the skull tower.
everything.
Yeah, we've got to bop down the skull tower, get ourselves some dash, have lots of fun. The end.
Attacking now.
And then once that's finished, I'll have Diomedes run this way.
On my way.
Holy Christ! I just now looked at our requisition.
Yeah, we're saving them points up. Good. We're
I'm
actually
upgrading the damage on my heroes.
yeah, same. I'm gonna just upgrade everything.
Tarkus.
upgrading the damage on Tarkus sounds like a very good idea.
My aim is the same. No match for a command. I am on the
He can
I'll offer your blood to the blood god. Is that better?
departing now.
Well, he doesn't really care about from whence it comes, so
Only that it flows.
unfortunately for him, there's gonna be a lot of flowing.
Under attack.
Excellent.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Wonder if I can just barge. Oh, no, ran into the Land Raider first. Ah, dear.
An easy target for me.
It's not like it matters. I mean, seriously, we just sort of show up to the party and everything starts blowing up.
It's beautiful. Oh, it's, at the moment all we need is Tarkus, Cyrus, Martellus, Diomedes, and the Land Raider.
We show up to the party and everything starts blowing up. It sounds like a couple of my roommates in college, actually. I wish I was being figurative. I mean, there was a couple of times that they came in with a beer bong, and I have no freaking idea what they did with that beer bong, but it caught fire somehow.
That is impressive.
Tarkus to command.
I was gonna say, you know, it would have been interesting if you, if all your roommates were like Avitus and Cyrus or something.
I think I would have had way more stories to tell about them if that was the case.
Ah, dear. Just smashing our way through everything here.
Eliminated. Command. Opening fire. Here you go ahead.
Just bopping all the buildings and...
By the way, we're maxed out on red, so I have a use for it here coming up.
Oh yeah, we have certainly filled that. I kind of forget that you fill up on the corpses so fast these days. You know, the sheer amount of Space Marines we have waded through is actually really significant, but we're just, you know, we're just so powerful. I mean, this is hard.
I sort of have a general idea of how much we kill on any one day, but I've lost count at this point.
The cool guy murder diary is just like a page of question marks.
Well, it is now. It wasn't before this.
Done as you wish.
Ready to serve. Deploying now, brother.
Whee! Okay. You
Yep.
see that final offering tower?
Yep, you're gonna nuke it, and I'm gonna watch you do it. And I'm also gonna waste some things on a creeping whirlwind barrage because who fucking cares? Have I got time? I don't think I'm in range to drop an artillery barrage from Tarkus on top of it as well, but here we go.
Most screwed levitate off.
Oh my god, that was too much fun.
Oh, I don't regret it.
It was fan-fucking-tastic. Whoa. Heal Captain Diomedes. And they still have guys to fight. That's what the funniest part about all this is. I mean, they don't for very long.
Particularly not after something like that.
Not after Captain Diomedes.
Oh, I think these jerks need a few debt packs down their throats.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep Diomedes' health up by smacking things with his hammer. I think he's still gonna go down.
Jerk. And a bomb.
they're just
Oh god, they're shooting at the bomb.
And that's all the buildings. Ah, jeez. Okay, before we kill that, I'd like to park the Land Raider here. And I would like to park Tarkus here.
Wow,
Also-
a dead scratch the damn thing.
Also, if I can get a heal on the Land Raider, that would be fantastic too.
Working on it.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's actually a substantial number of dudes.
That's alright. He's actually... that is not a grenade target, Tarkus. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That is, however, a dead Land Raider.
We've lost a vehicle. We can ill afford this.
Ah, damn. Tarkus
That's
just...
okay, we've got another headquarters coming up. We'll be fine until we get there.
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to set it up in a good firing position, because
I shall arrive soon.
there will be an absolute horde coming once...
Failures!
I'll just have Tarkus stand up there instead.
I know I saw a Predator over here. Where the hell did that Predator go?
Tarkus.
Oh, understood. Say no more!
The Tarkus solution.
I hear you. I am on the way.
Just blap up through the stairs, it doesn't matter.
Gabriel, you were always the best of us. I will see you avenged. Kyras. Now the man truly reflects the monster.
You have Captain Diomedes. Command target eliminated.
Now, usually a horde of guys comes running up here, but I think we actually killed the horde. So, whatever.
Premeditated slaughter.
You shall make a fine sacrifice. Another step on the path of demonhood. Both you and Angelos. Another skull, another corpse, bloated with blood.
No more talk, Kyras. You have much to answer for. For what you have done to the Blood Ravens, much shall be avenged this day. For Gabriel! For the Emperor!
For the chapter!
For those who have fallen, for those who cannot be redeemed.
Come to me then. Loyal servants of the Corpse Emperor. Come to your doom.
In case anyone was in any doubt about the fate of Jonah Orion. Found him.
You did, huh?
Yeah, he's sitting there.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that doesn't make anybody happy. Alright.
Oh, it makes me pissed.
Alright, we blew all of our cash on hookers, so we won't be able to get as many guys as we could have if we just gone straight in. But you know, we've still got a formidable thing going. Now, there's a lot of things to this boss fight. This is a big boss arena. Kyros will be doing lots of big boss attacks, which will show off. But intermittently, there will also be attacks coming from this this chaos portal over here, and I don't think you can destroy that.
I'm about to find out. I'm pulling in some Devastators, and they're going to specialize in that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but by that same token, you generally don't want to anyway. What you like to do with those things is they will give you requisition every time they are destroyed. And so a good thing to do is to park the Land Raider a little bit back, and have him back up the Devastators. This is one of these big attacks that we'll be seeing once we actually send people in there. Kyras just wanted to
Show off a bit, I suppose.
draw the battle lines, and of course spawn us in here, to which we say nope and turn right back around again. Okay. So we want to have the Land Raider about there. I want to build.
For what it's worth, yes, the Chaos Portal is invulnerable.
Yeah. So Kyras is he's not that much of a conventional boss as well. Also, yeah. See, everything drops requisition, so you'll be able to upgrade everybody. Diomedes can pretty much just fight, and this is the important part. Whenever one of these appears, you want to try and trash them as quickly as possible, because these offerings to Khorne, and they can take a mother freaking beating, as you can see from the las cannon just plinking harmlessly off them.
And the two other las cannons that I brought in to help.
Yeah, I was targeting the one on the right though, so I should have gone for this one. But every time you destroy 3, it takes a big chunk off of Kyras' health.
Bada bang, we got one!
Yeah, we got one, which is good, because you want to pull your Devastators back.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Okay.
Ready to
Attaching assault cannon.
And for the most
Incoming.
part, I just like to keep Diomedes up there, getting smacked in the face a lot, and have Tarkus hang back. He can pretty much rail Kyras at any range. It's a very showy, very flashy fight. You don't need too much in the way of troops in there, of course. Better to just collect all the rewards ever. Because then we can just keep buying things. Okay! One on the right.
Which one are you shooting at?
One on the right.
One on the right. Copy.
Okay, this time, must have been a bad angle the first time because I'm getting a much better one off Tarkus' shots this
Yeah,
time.
no shit! Bada bang! 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, and you can start damaging the other one, but I don't know if it comes back up with full health or not. So instead I'm going to have Diomedes just help out Diomedes style. Yeah, it goes back down.
Allied infantry are dying. We must support them.
Just so much requisition, just beaming back in every time.
Rock and roll!
Alright, Diomedes, off you go. Yeah, so you can see he's just not doing a huge amount of damage to him. He's got nearly 500,000 hit points. Fortunately, he won't restore any of these hit points, unlike our old friend.
Mind me.
Advice Avitus here to save the day.
Oh my Christ, that pissed me off.
I got some more.
Launcher.
Devastators are coming back on the field. I lost a lot of them to the fire breath.
And here it is.
Confirmed. I hear you wish destroyed.
Tarkus with the last cannon is pretty much the godsend of this level. I feel sorry for all the other armies because they just don't have that.
A couple of them have some nice recourses. I remember when I played the Orcs, knobs were just like an amazing help here.
And as you can see, we took
Oh shit, we gotta move!
Is he bringing the death? Yep, he's bringing the death. Pretty much anything caught in that explosion is going to get ruined. The Land Raider was just on the edge there, and it took a hefty blow.
More blood crushers flanking around.
Yeah. That's all right, because I've got Terminators here, and the melter gun on the Land Raider is pretty impressive as well, so it'll get the job done. And I brought back Captain Diomedes just cause. And yeah, you will never stop getting money. Like I'm not.
I just lost Cyrus.
Okay, am I in range? Sure am.
Bada bang!
Okay, well, same as before, middle, right, left, once this gets going. Look at Cyrus.
Move, Devastators!
It's just where you hit retreat. I'll get Diomedes to fix that, because Diomedes can just walk up and bat him in the face anytime he wants. You don't want Martellus to heal Thor Jr.
Yeah, I probably should do that, shouldn't I?
He's, and here we go.
Again?
Yeah, hey look, he'll be doing this the whole time, so we want to take the middle one.
Dick.
Oh, I just love that big old glow that just lets you know Tarkus is doing exactly what he was designed to do. Okay, well, this is one of those times where it's just shouting, look at him run! Diomedes. Oh dear, we hadn't really shown that power off, where he just yells and everyone goes into conniptions.
P.S. I'm officially done with this shit.
I ain't getting caught in no world-ending giant explosion of destruction. It's just not
Those
happening.
blood letters are.
Well, some of them.
Back! Out of this realm, demon! The demons are upon me!
Tarkus here. Enemy has us in close combat. What are your orders?
Oh dear.
There, melt a
So
bomb.
many things happening. That's sort of the clutter of all the requisition items.
Crap.
And here comes another one, just like the other one.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah, Diomedes can handle it.
And now Thule Jr.'s in on the battle. We really do have everybody all here in spirit.
I have to hide Tux inside the Land Raider because he's getting gang beat. So he probably won't get any of these towers down. One on the right, though.
Right, working on it. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't even have my Devastators in position.
Yeah,
We really need the Terminators up here. I'm getting slaughtered in melee.
I don't know why you're putting them so close half the time.
So close! I don't have a whole lot of options to place them here.
Well, I have my Terminators are here to take on the Blood Crushers that keep coming out. I don't know if you noticed the Blood Crushers that keep coming out.
I noticed it when Martellus and Thule Jr. were taking care of them.
Oh dear. And here comes trouble. I'm not going to stand around for that. Yeah, and they're back again. Yeah, these guys are the Tarkus guard. If you want to stop them, you can build a squad yourself.
You know what?
You will?
Actually, I have a better idea.
Seriously, you need like a whole squad of Terminators to just deal with this. Even the Land Raider's taken some. The Land Raider is a godsend for this mission just because he's such a bulwark. What is he? Yeah, okay. For some reason, the particle effect of Kyras' fire breath wasn't showing up.
That was really dickish of him to kill a bunch of things that I had out well within his firing range. I'm just saying.
What's he smashing here? What
the hell is in front of him? What do you think he's smashing?
I don't know. Is it?
This seems kind of weird. There are Devastators up front doing the main fighting, and then Terminators acting as the rear guard. This is really backward doctrine for Space Marines.
Hey, we're talking about the chapter that came up with Steel Rain. Also, like, he hasn't brought up any of his towers for a while, and we're doing lots of chipping damage to him. Unless you've been killing the towers while I've been looking.
No, we haven't seen any towers for a while.
Okay, I have no idea what that's meant to represent. Oh, he's just doing his weird shove around attack.
He's like, look at my fingernails.
Damn. Look at Diomedes dance. Doing the Diomedes. Okay, Diomedes, stop being stop being stupid.
I was sitting there looking at it in awe, really.
Well, if he doesn't want to bring his towers up, is he bringing his towers up?
No, he's throwing. Oh no, wait, never mind. He is pulling his towers up.
One on the right.
I will leave it a ruin.
Oh god.
Brother, I am yelling.
Time to back the fuck off.
An ally's forces are under attack.
That's another one down. Oh god, Thule Jr.'s in danger.
No, Thule Jr.
Much are the other costs in this battle. Just Captain Diomedes running around smacking shit.
Fortunately, Martellus is really good at repairing Thule Jr. Whee!
Oh,
He's back.
That's a Terminator squad gone, but that's okay. There's always more where that came from. Full out of.
God, he's dancing again. I mean, seriously, I get the feeling that he's beatboxing down there.
I think he's just showboating to Kyras. He's just styling on him. Well, we're nearly there, and we only had to destroy those towers once, so...
Captain, I am receiving Vox communications from Captain Angelos' battle barge, the Litany of Fury.
Tell them to execute orbital bombardment on Kyras, quickly, before he regains his strength.
In melee.
And here we go. It gives us full bombarding rights, and I believe we can both do it. Oh, no, it's just like me.
I let you have the honors, considering that I took the first two.
Probably should have moved Gabriel's body. Oh well. I'm sure it's fine.
Hindsight is always 20/20 with these things.
Well, he won't be having much sight now that we've blown his head off. Suppose you'd call that apotheosis interruptus.
Is but a prelude to the next battle.
That's terrible, and I apologize.
I liked it. I'm sitting here giggling, so I've forfeited my right to complain.
Oh dear, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have bopped Kyras quite firmly from space. That is exactly what you do from space. You don't drop everyone down in pods randomly and willy-nilly. You just
nuke it from orbit because it's the
orbit.
only way to be sure.
We're not quite done yet, though. There is a cutscene coming up, and I have no idea whether it's going to tell us what items we got before we did it. So here we go. Okay, it's going to tell us what items we got. That's what I did. I wasn't sure. Like, half the time I'll press the button, it'll be like, cutscene, and let's talk halfway over it. So we got the Armor of Faith and Vengeance rounds. So, yeah, last time we were talking about the other rounds, the Kraken rounds, they were actually longer ranged weapons. It's the Vengeance rounds that are the ones that have a unstable flux cores that might explode your gun. So there you go, a little bit of a correction there. Alright, here we go.
Adrastia, this is Diomedes. I am on Cyrene. Kyras is dead. You must halt the Exterminatus.
And what of Angelos?
We have rebuilt, and once more are great. We have forged a chapter not warped in enigma, but one the Emperor can look upon with pride. This has been dark work, Diomedes. Kyras left much corrupted, and cleansing had to be both thorough and merciless. Yet now, we are pure and noble. It has been a necessary act, though. Our chapter lives, free of darkness and corruption at long last. I know I cannot serve the chapter in the same manner as before. But you, Gabriel, chapter master is fitting. None shall find you wanting.
Cyborg parts for the hardest boy.
Yep. You didn't think getting punched in the head by a demon was going to take Gabriel Angelos out that easily, did you?
You need a fist at least 50 times his size, not 10. Seriously,
Maybe if you put a fist on the front of the Judgment of Carrion and crash it on top of him, maybe that would
There
work.
you go. Now you're starting to get the whole thing here.
But they didn't have that, and that was Kyras' downfall.
He really should have thought this through better. I mean, he said he had a decade to do it. You know, you think he would have figured it out.
The Orcs would have had a giant fist on the front of the Judgment of Carrion in less than 10 years, that's for sure.
Their mech probably did that just because he was bored one day.
The Mad Mech wasn't so eager to leave. He probably could have performed Operation Fist Build. Oh dear. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The entirety of Dawn of War 2 has completed. I'm also liking. We're going to see a lot of concept art for the cutscenes and things like that. Relic do a lot of that. It's really cool. And the idea of scale, because I'm not sure you really get that much of a sense of the scale when that cutscene first happens if you're not paying attention and don't notice that those are actually like really large ships passing by the barrel of an extremely large gun.
Yeah, those bullets are the size of your house, basically.
No bigger. And we got some sync kills because everybody loves sync kills.
They're so much fun.
Quite disarming. Well,
Quite disarming indeed.
yeah, this has been crazy. Like a whole year. Like I didn't think we would be spending so long on this. I wasn't even sure if we'd get to Retribution when we first started. I'm glad we did.
Yeah, when we first started this, we were just like, let's give this a shot, and if people like it, if people are following it, we might do Retribution, and I mean, really, every single one of you that have followed us through this, you guys have been great. There's a reason that I didn't notice we had spent an entire year on this project until late last week when it was almost done.
Yeah,
I mean, I've just had so much fun.
The thread's been phenomenal. You guys have really helped us out and kept us going and supplied some really interesting conversations about not just Dawn of War in general, but just the general wackiness of the Warhammer 40,000 universe and the importance of, oh my god, that is just terrifying.
I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but it's turning into an Eldar, and that pisses me off.
It's the Howling Banshee Exarch. Being built in the midst of having a demonic seizure by the looks of things. Oh no, it's the Autarch. God,
really, I was going to say, that looks like the Autarch to me.
Oh dear. Well, look, you can't blame me, Mr. All the Eldar look the same.
They do, when they're dead. When they're living, they look a little bit different.
Different levels of arrogance. Oh dear, this must fill you with fury. And like we had a lot of really cool stuff in the thread. We had Rulebook Heavily's death count for the first one.
It's hilarious.
We've had great discussion on votes. Like the vote for, I still remember the vote for who was going to be the traitor was crazy. Like I counted more votes than I thought we had actual people watching it. It was absolutely insane, and at the same time it was absolutely awesome. And big ups to Torlon. He was a huge help in getting all of the multiplayer organized, even when quite often Cool Guy and I ended up getting our schedules absolutely crapping on us and stopping us from getting to take part in a few of them. He recorded many of them, and we got to do some recordings on them.
And I do have to give a quick shout out to Lemon Ryan. That magnificent bastard was the one who started the entire Avatar saga, which basically pasted me with the worst elf in existence and made me lose the bet. Now makes me have to have the damn thing for a year.
Yeah, just for anyone who's posting on YouTube, Cool Guy has a certain hatred towards a character in a particularly different game that I doubt very many would actually know about. But the character is an elf, and she's fairly
awful.
annoying.
She's awful in every sense of the word, and Lemon Rind goaded me into a bet where if I lost it, I had to keep it pasted to my face for an entire year, and I lost because I'm bad at the multiplayer in this game.
And not just that, but also you had to say something nice about her whenever she's brought up, which I believe this counts.
No, it doesn't. It's when I'm speaking about her, I had to say something nice. I haven't directly spoken about her.
Okay, well, look, I'll leave the technicalities to the thread.
At the very least, there's no damn way I'm saying something nice about her on camera. There's maybe when maybe when I'm on a stream and we're not being recorded.
you might have noticed that was my attempted trap there. Dear, I just noticed Conker does art for this. That's pretty cool. He's a guy who does lots of Dota and Dota 2 art, and did it so well that they actually named a hero after him. I just thought that was cool. I've seen some of his stuff that he's done for Warhammer 40,000. That's always pretty cool. This is just one of those games. Like even after having spent an entire year recording and going through it, I'll probably end up going back and playing it again sometime soon.
I would be very surprised if I spent more than a year away from this game before I came back to it in full. It's been an amazing game. Relic, thank you very much for everything you've done. You guys did an amazing job on this game, and I'm sure you'll do an amazing job with whatever else you do.
Yeah, we've got the next Company Heroes game coming down. There's already rumors in the works about what would happen in Dawn of War 3, and that's not the only stuff that's happening regarding Games Workshop properties. Creative Assembly, the guys who have made the Total War series, have sort of opened up a sub-studio that is going to be working on Warhammer stuff, Warhammer Fantasy stuff, which is going to be pretty awesome. And depending on how the whole thing with THQ goes, because at the time of this recording, they are pretty much going to be sold off in pieces by the looks of things.
Yeah, they've declared Chapter 11.
So which isn't a very
Finance,
good one.
core group, we're talking about bankruptcy. You guys fucked up somewhere.
That is a very sad story, and it involves bad Wii peripherals.
Yeah.
Whoops. As Gorguts always says, you always have your tunnels dug and ready. That's the mistake they made. They didn't have their tunnels dug and ready. But there is still a third-person Warhammer 40,000 game, Dark Crusade, I think it's called, or Dark Millennium. Dark Millennium, still in the works.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Dark Millennium. You're confusing with the Dawn of War expansion.
I'm getting there. Oh dear. This is just one of those fun games. So again, thank you to, like, we're going backwards and forwards all over topics, but that's what we always do in the credits. That's what I love about it. Just thank you again, everybody in the thread. Thank you for everyone who took part in all of the Last Stand videos that we did and all of the multiplayer videos that we did. We still have at this time the recordings of the match that was involved with the bet, the best of 3 that we lost. To go up with commentary, so we'll have that up there. And as a special treat, Cool Guy and I have decided to settle who really is the absolute worst player in our thread by having the absolute 2 worst players, himself and myself, play against each other.
You jerks kept asking for it in the YouTube comments, so we decided to finally buckle to something. For once, don't get used to it.
It's going to be, I figure it's going to be a great anniversary for 1 year of Dawn of War 2 in the worst way possible. Just if we can get some people to commentate that one and just be like, what are they doing? It'll be fantastic.
What are they doing? Indeed, that'll be freaking amazing. But and then of course we're not going to be going away just because we finished this. I'm already halfway done with the recording for our next project, which you'll be seeing probably about 2 or 3 weeks after this one finishes up for good.
Yeah, that's the thing about when you're working on Let's Play. Half the time you're thinking, well, I'd really like to do this as well. Once we get this finished, so with the time we'd had, we probably would, if we'd had more time ourselves, we'd have probably started a second one to run at the same time as this. I mean, there are so many things that we wanted to do, like so many games. I mean, even at one point, I said to Cool Guy, "Hey, we should really do Dead Island," and I'm pretty sure the Cool Guy on the other end was just like foaming blood at the mouth, so that probably won't happen.
I remember we after about 15 minutes after I said hell no, I came back and said, okay, maybe if you let me use the Fist of the North Star mod, and I can just go around punching the shit out of everything.
Yeah, and God, Dead Island's got no sequel coming out too. That's crazy.
Oy, oy. So much time that's gone by, but yeah, we really would have more time if we weren't 15,000 miles apart. What's our time differential? 18 hours?
Something like that, yeah. Like for me, it's heading into the afternoon at the time of recording, and for you, it's heading into the day that I'm already in at like midnight.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock at night here. So
love it.
Yeah, I mean the very fact that we've been able to come together to entertain all of you guys out there, it's an honor and a privilege for me. It really is.
Definitely, and I hope you guys will be following us through all the other games, which will be significantly less 40k, but still a lot of fun, and a whole lot less effort for me, which is going to be fantastic, because I can tell you right now, like the updates for making this are just. A lot of hours in Photoshop, a lot of hours, well, probably not hours, but a lot of minutes in Photoshop, and a lot of horrible minutes in Word documents arranging these updates.
Yeah, I was gonna say the all of that arrangement I can definitely see as a big deal, but I was about to call you a wussy just because you weren't the one who had to edit all of the sound for something like Dark Messiah. I had to edit the crap out of that thing. If you guys watching this haven't gone and looked at our Dark Messiah LP, go look at it real quick. I mean, just compare the sound in that one to the sound in this one. I'm just saying.
Well, I like to keep the background noise in my area, man. That's not my problem.
Well, the biggest thing was just that Dark Messiah we did it after I had played it because it's single player. It doesn't make any damn sense otherwise.
Although we did try to do it live. God, you run into so many. You really do learn, like doing Let's Plays. You really do learn like the limits of your abilities.
Not,
Like,
well, not
can we
just,
do this
not
with the
just
stream?
limit-
No.
Yeah, not just the limits of your computer's abilities, but also just all of the things you can and can't do with technology. I mean, the amount that you learn about your computer and everything, and all of the lessons this hobby teaches you with hard work, problem solving, everything like that. I realize that this seems like the nerdiest thing on the planet to a lot of people, but I contend to you that it is better for you than watching football on Sundays.
Yeah, it's good work for the brain. I mean, I'd never touched AVI synth before I started doing this, and I'd like to think I've got some fluency in it now that we've sort of reached the end of this one, and there's still plenty more yet to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. But yeah, and this was, if I was starting this Let's Play, this was the one that I wanted to do. Like this has been an absolute joy to do. I don't think there's actually been a point where I've gone, oh, I have to do Dawn of War 2, because this game is so much fun. There's so much fun things in it, and Cool Guy, you're a very fun person to play games with as well, which always helps.
Oh, brother, you do me too much credit.
Oh dear, just pat ourselves on the back for the rest of these credits.
I don't. I mean, it's interesting because I haven't had a moment there either. I mean, us sitting down to our weekly recording sessions has always been pretty much the highlight of my week. Because I mean, not only is the game is very well crafted in addition to everything else you said. I mean, we bitch about things like catfitus and a couple of the other bugs we ran into, but generally, the testers are scrolling by right now, and they did an amazing job. This game is really very bug free, and as a software developer myself, I know exactly how difficult that is.
Although the bugs they did have, honestly, I'm glad they kept in, such as the ragdoll problem where characters, it's like dead characters being orbiting around the map. Oh dear.
There are certain bugs that show up in software projects that you're just like, we could fix that, but it almost works better this way.
Like those guys who did the backwards jump pack just in this very mission. Like, I've never seen that happen before. Never have I seen guys actually fly away with a jetpack trail.
What was amazing to me is that they didn't gib on impact. I mean, that was.
I have to go back and I have to watch that again, because it was like a bit of a blink and miss it sort of thing for me. Like, all I know is it was just the contrails, and I'm just like, did that really just happen?
Oh yeah, when it happened initially, I thought I was like tripping or something like that. I mean, did I eat some bad eggs or something? Because I was just like, you can't be serious.
Yeah, like you really can't knock a game like when that's the worst thing that happens.
Everything from I mean, I just think back to all of the bugs that I've handled in all of the games that I've played. It's everything crashing at a desktop to things that totally screw over the player to, I mean,
to the jet level in War for Cybertron.
Don't remind me. We actually just got a comment on the video the other day. It's just like, I never had this many problems. How the hell are you guys breaking this game so much? And basically, I responded latency.
I'm pretty sure it's actually probably something to do more with the Raspberry Communist.
Oh man. And dude, that just crushed all the bugs with his melee weapon in that game. So whatever.
Dear. There's still so much you can gush about with this game. Like, with the Dawn of War 2 series, Dawn of War as well. They get it. Like, Relic really get the world they're working with. I mean, you've got excellent characterizations of the Space Marines. They managed to, in Dawn of War 2 especially, they took a group of different Space Marines and they gave each of them character. These guys have a distinct look, despite the fact that they are all, by all accounts, all just big guys in practically identical armor depending on what you've got them equipped with, and maybe some different weapons. They managed to retain these personalities, and they carry them through so well with the dialogue as well, and the voice actors did such an excellent job carrying through these characters. It's just they've managed to just it works really well in Retribution with all of the others, with all of their dialogue as well. The orcs are hilarious. The Eldar are absolutely perfect for being arrogant aliens. Like the voice and the dialogue is absolutely excellent. I still consider the Eldar campaign pretty much one of my favorites. I won't be running through it. I'm basically saying to everybody, look, you can get Dawn of War 2 ridiculously cheap these days. You can get Retribution standalone ridiculously cheap these days. Just go out and get it.
Yeah, seriously, it's not worth us going through it when there's so much more along the exact same lines you've seen it to discover for yourself. And the biggest thing is that you'll love discovering it for yourself. One of the more common comments in the thread that we had was that Relic are actually better Warhammer 40k writers than the Warhammer 40k writers that, Games Workshop hires. And I think it's very true, really.
Yeah, well, some of them anyway. I mean, you can't really compete with Dan Abnett.
Yeah, I should qualify myself. I sit here saying this, and Eisenhorn, the omnibus, is literally 6 inches away from me.
You think that's good? I've got a pile of about 5 or 6 Horus Heresy novels behind me. And sitting on top is Legion by Dan Abnett. So I'm going to be I'm going to be doing a lot of... I got a lot of Horus Heresy books over Christmas, so I'm going to be doing a lot of catching up with reading now that I won't be preparing updates for a while.
Yeah.
Oh dear, my schedule suddenly opened up.
That'll be something else. We've just got one or two more things we need to wrap up, and then we can take a well-deserved 2-week break before we dive back into it.
Oh yeah, it's just been such a treat doing this for everyone, and I very much gotta get back onto the topic of Relic doing such a great job with this game, with the story. They crafted the Blood Ravens. Like every time the Blood Ravens would come up, sorry, pardon my yawns, people would complain about, oh, it's the Blood Ravens again, it's Relic's Mary Sue's. But the thing is that they've crafted this unique chapter with this unique ideas and this unique lore, and it's slotted in perfectly to the point that there are references to them now in Horus Heresy novels. I mean, it's just, they work so well. Hell, you can play as a Blood Raven with full rules in like the Deathwatch game, where it's just like, the Space Marines send guys out to this special unit that goes around, like special organization that goes around just making sure that horrible alien creatures aren't going to usurp humanity from out of nowhere. So they have specialist teams that go in and just wipe out places or do special missions and all sorts of fancy stuff. And yeah, Blood Ravens are in there.
It's the unit that Cyrus belonged to way back when. Though, of course, even if you play Deathwatch, you will never be as badass as Cyrus. Do you have a sniper rifle that shoots bombs? No, I didn't think so.
Hopefully home rule it, I would hope.
You want to start throwing in home rules, you might as well just start going by the movie Marines thing. You send in 3 Space Marines, and just like the Orc Law is done.
Well, according to one particular short story, Dan Abnett wrote, sometimes you only need 1 to do that. Consequently, it's available for ridiculously cheap on the Black Library store as an ebook. I would highly recommend getting it. It's called Kill Hill. It's fantastic. It features the Iron Snakes, who are my favorite chapter. Dan Abnett writes. Apparently, he's going to be writing more of those too, which is great because I had to Warsmith go and tell him that I was going to start sending him snakes if he didn't actually go and write another one, and he said he wouldn't mind, but he's going to be writing some more Iron Snake stuff anyway. It's just I'm just gonna send you snakes until you write books I like.
I'm not sure how he would react to that.
Oh, apparently he was pretty cool with it.
Well, right,
as Dan Abnett does. He's probably said worse things by fans.
Right at the end, it said everybody thank you for your love and support, and I just want to say again thank you all for your love and support. This wouldn't be half as fun without you guys playing right back with us. So
yeah.
Keep it up, you guys freaking rule.
Yeah, definitely. We hope you guys will be there for the next bunch of Let's Plays we do, because I figure we'll be doing this for a while, and who knows what we're going to end up getting our hands into. So thank you. In the same way that Relic thanks everyone, we thank you as well, and we will see you all in the next project, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the entire Dawn of War 2 series. This has been Dawn of War 2 Retribution. And we'll see you all next time. I have been the Last Robokai.
And I, as always, am your humble servant, Cool Guy.
Stay good to everybody you know and everybody you love. See you around.